Nice.
Hey everybody, this is Matt. I'm making a new Heroclix video. This video is inspired by a friend of mine, Shay from Heroclix Borderlands video he recently put out. He talked about the top 3 support pieces in Heroclix for him, and he asked me to make a video like it. So basically what we're doing is we're looking at, some support powers in the game of Heroclix. And the 3 powers we're looking at is Probability Control, Outwit, and Perplex. And we're looking at what pieces, are our favorites to play that have those powers. Now, the difference is, you might see between this and other channels' videos, is this is the dirt cheap edition. So that basically means, that we're looking for pieces that are easy and cheap to get. So why don't we just jump right into my rules for this video? My rules are, all the pieces must be modern age legal right now as of 2017. All the pieces must cost less than $2.50 on Troll and Toad, and the cheaper they are, the better. We're trying to figure out pieces that are easy to get for new players or people coming back to the game, or just easy to get in general. And then also, to go along with that second point, they better not be sold out for Troll and Toad, because there's no point in recommending a piece that if someone goes to Troll and Toad, they can't find. So, with all that combined, why don't we just jump into the videos, and let's start out with probability control. So my piece that I really like with probability control is What If. It's from the What If set. It's Dr. Stark number 009. Now, I haven't played this piece that many times, but I have been on the opposite side of this piece, and it is a very frustrating piece to play against, because you think it's this support piece, like it's just gonna sit back and do nothing in the back, the whole time. But then, like, it gets up on you and stuff, and you're just like, what the heck, man? Like, I can't get away from you, and you're too hard to hit, and you have Mystic's team ability, and this is frustrating. Basically, he has plasticity, so you have so your characters have a -2 to their breakaway. And he has a +2 to his breakaway, so he he can get up right on your pieces and be like, I'm gonna tie you down for a turn or two. And he has 18 defense with no damage reducers, but 18 defense and probability control. So like, if you're sitting at a 10 attack or something, you got to roll that 8. Let's say you roll the 8, he probs it. You got to roll the 8 twice against him, which is really frustrating. And then if you do actually hit him, he has Mystic's team ability. So you're going to take one, I guess it's one penetrating now. It's not one unavoidable, but one penetrating. So that's irritating, And then, even if you damage him a little bit, if you're still in close combat with him, his combat reflexes are going to kick in, and he'll still have an 18 defense. So this dude's just irritating. He's just irritating. He's 5 range. He's 5 range, so he can sit back with his probability control, shoot at people, 45 points. Like, he can be both a good back of the line support piece and just a tie-up piece. Real interesting piece. He's only 50 cents on Troll and Toad, so I would definitely recommend people go out and buy him. He has armor and mystical generic keywords, which is pretty decent generic keywords. I know mystical is a huge one for a lot of my friends. And there's even been some interesting Stark Industry pieces, like Peace Machine, come out recently. So, I really like this piece. I think he's great for, a probability control, and he's really dirt cheap on the market. So I would definitely buy him. So let's jump into the next piece. Let's see. Let's do Outwit now. So Outwit, oh man, I love these pieces. This one's I have played quite a bit. And there's actually 2 different pieces, and it's because they have shifting focus, so you can actually use a free action to swap between the 2 of them. And it's the Black Panthers from Avengers Defenders War. And they're both 50 cents on Troll and Toad, so it's going to cost you a single dollar to get both of them. And let's just start out. He's 30 points. He's 30 points. That is super cheap, and that's one of the reasons I love shifting focus in this game, is because they can put a lot of powers into a small cheap dial, And he's definitely rocking some stuff. He has the Outwit. If you're playing the Outwit version of him. He has to outwit all 4 clicks of his dial, and he starts out with two clicks of stealth. So you're just hiding in stealth, and you're outwitting people, and you're just being irritating. And then let's say you're just like, okay, I'm done outwitting. I wanna knock somebody over the head. Well, then you just shifting focus into his other version, and then he has charge with blades. It's like, come on, dude. I mean, he could hit somebody for 6 damage, as a 30-point piece. It's ridiculous. And then let's say he takes some damage later on, because his outwit version isn't the best attacker. Well, he's pretty freaking good. His attacking version, 11 attack, 2 exploit. The good thing about his attacking version is he can make sure that he basically cracks any kind of defense you got. If you got like invulnerability, the blades can likely get over the -2 reduction, or the 2 exploit can get around the reduction. So he's dealing damage at every click of his dial. His attack values are amazing on his attack version, or if you just want to sit him back and outwit the whole game, you can do that. So I mean, he's 30 points. You can't go wrong with 30 points. He only costs $1 on Troll and Toad altogether. And Avengers keyword is a really easy theme team to build around. There's so many different pieces with Avengers keyword, because we have like twice as many Marvel sets as we have DC, and almost every single Marvel set has a few Avenger pieces in it. So I mean, it's going to be real easy to make an Avengers named theme team. Named keyword theme team. So I would definitely suggest going out and buying this dude. He is really, really cool. So finally, we're going to talk about Perplex. And the piece I recommend for Perplex is the Uncanny X-Men Storm number 003. And she's the more expensive of the pieces. She costs 80 cents on Troll and Toad. Whew, that's some money right there. She is 50 points, and she has a lot going for her. She has a really interesting dial. So she has the Perplex, sure. Of course, she has Perplex. But she also has this really interesting combination of powers where she has flight, stealth, and she has a special power that gives her free action smoke cloud. Now, you may see some of the pieces as they're like, this piece can use smoke cloud as a free action, but can only place it in two squares or something. Dude, Storm can use full free action smoke cloud. That is 6 squares of smoke cloud every single turn she can do for free. That is awesome. Whether you're like a stealth based team, like if you're rocking the X-Force, or all kinds of pieces that are stealthy. I was recently doing it with A-Bomb, stealth, trying to get up close to someone so I could charge in and flurry them or something. She's really, really interesting. She has flight, so she can carry somebody. She has 6 range, so she can actually sit in stealth and just shoot at people. The 2 damage with Perplex means that you could Perplex her up to 3 damage. She could be hurting people. So let's say she actually takes some damage. And that's where she bounces onto this really interesting part of her dial, where she has sidestep and pulse wave and energy shield deflection. So the energy shield deflection is going to make sure she's really hard to hit at range. Not really hard. She's hard-ish. I mean, the 15 is not going to be like an auto hit. Now she's going to have like a 17 or something at range. The pulse wave is interesting. Her damage values are low, so you might as well just throw her in the middle of opposing group and just ping them all for 1 with pulse wave, because she's not going to be doing much single target pulse wave damage there. But look at that last click of hers, 11 attack. I mean, that's a pretty nifty like last click on somebody. And then to finish it all off, she has the X-Man team ability, so she could actually, heal somebody, heal a fellow X-Man character with the X-Man team ability 1 click. I mean, she's 50 points. You can afford to sacrifice one of her clicks to heal someone else, especially if they're like Colossus or they have a lot of damage reducers themselves. And then if someone heals her with the X-Men team ability, you can modify all her combat values except damage by +1. So like, imagine having that 12 attack on her last click. Well, no, that's impossible because you couldn't be able to heal her from the KO click. Still, you could have, you could boost her 11. If she's on her second click and someone heals her, you could boost her to an 11 attack for 3 damage. Then you perplex her up to 4 damage, and suddenly she's an 11 attack for 4 damage while sitting in stealth. Holy cow. Okay, so I really like this piece. Of course, she's good with X-Man pieces, and that's how I play pieces. That's how I play Heroclix. I play Avengers, X-Men, Justice League, stuff like that. So I really like the Storm, and I really like the piece overall. So definitely go out and buy her. She's only 80 cents at Troll and Toad. So those were my top three support pieces of Heroclix, the dirt cheap edition. These are 3 pieces, or I guess 4 technically 4 pieces that are super easy to go out and get, super cheap on the secondary market. Go out, buy them, play them a little bit. I'm sure they will improve your team some. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Definitely check out my friend Shay at Heroclix Borderlands. He made a very similar video with some different pieces. I think a lot of his were DC, while mine were almost all Marvel. So definitely check his channel out, and check out all the other Heroclix channels that are putting up various similar top 3 support pieces videos right now. It's really interesting that they're all doing it, and I think it's pretty cool. So have a great time, everybody, playing Heroclix in the future, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.